Will do.
We will be there. Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes. But we are on our sixth episode of the Sixth Woman podcast. And
Yes.
I named this episode, Let Me Get My Notepad.
Oh,
I have a
Okay.
wait.
notepad.
Let me find
Oh,
my.
wait. Is that the
Let me
title?
get
Let
my
me get my
note.
notepad.
Let me get
It
my
is.
note.
I
You
like
see,
it. I
you
like
know,
it.
I got mine.
so
Girl.
Look,
I take notes.
I like
I'm
it.
a
I like
leader.
it.
Girl. Let's do it.
And March will be coming, so don't play with it. Play with your
Mm-hmm,
mama.
Oh,
mm-hmm.
oh, oh.
We're going to do an icebreaker today. And
Okay.
the icebreaker is not a level icebreaker, but I was watching Carmelo Anthony's podcast, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a debate about like 1v1, and a few names came up.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to play the game. We're not even going to talk about what they said. So we're going to start with Angel versus Satu Sabli. Who do you have?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I have. So we're talking about their one-on-one. Who would win?
Mhm.
Okay. Um. They're talking about two. We got Satu has a few more
Mhm.
skilled options to go to, meaning the outside shot, a couple, moves inside. But Angel is just such a brute in there, boy. She's getting everything anywhere close to the rim. So I have to go with Satu.
You to go. Okay.
I agree.
Mhm.
I only have Satu because I feel like she has a little bit more of a fundamental game right now than Angel does. Not to say that she doesn't have skills, but I just feel
Right.
like if we're going with a fundamentals for a one-on-one game, Satu has it. And plus, I feel like I haven't seen like I want to see Angel do like a 1v1 versus somebody to be like, oh, okay, now I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would
I'm
say Satu just because she has a better face up game. I
Mm.
feel like her post face up face to the basket is better than Angel. So I feel like she'll have that advantage. But then Angel's so damn long and she yeah, I'm gonna give it to Satu. I'm gonna give it to Satu.
Did was Angel in the 1v1 in Unrival or
No.
no?
Mm.
Okay. Okay, I thought I didn't see that. Okay. Perk. You know
Oh,
I'm
you
Perk
get
going
about
my
to
Angel.
shake it up.
I'm going Angel just because I want to. Nah.
Ah,
Um, it's so very hard for me not to pull for Angel just because that's one of my favorite players.
Hmm.
But realistically and knowing basketball, Angel ain't she's not at the point right now where I think that she would beat Satu. So I would have to go with Satu too. Satu is very skilled. Satu ain't afraid of her shot. She's quick with it. She's confident in her shot, where Angel is
Mhm.
not. Angel takes a little too long to like get into her shot. I feel like she second guesses her shot,
Hmm.
which I've been seeing some shots of her, in the gym, and I hope that this season coming up we see more and better of her just being confident in taking her shot. So skill wise, Satu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there with all of you. Especially like when I do see her practicing in the gyms in off season, I can still see her thinking about the shot. And I
Hmm.
like y'all are saying, like I just want it to be fluid and just step into the shot and go. Because most of the
Yeah.
times, the ones that go in. So because you can see during a game when somebody's overthinking it, and they like
Hmm.
the shot was right there, and then they thought about it, then they went to another shot and it just didn't fall. So I'm with y'all on that. So the next one is, well, they gave Cece and they gave Sue Bird. So we'll do the Cece versus Sue Bird first, and then yes.
The Sue.
uh, okay.
The
Okay.
Sue.
Okay.
No, they said Dylon, Dylon, Dylon.
They
It's
lie.
Sue, 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 Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I just
Okay.
feel
Yeah.
like I can't answer that because like her like Caitlin's career is not over. Like,
Right.
And
like
it's rarely
I need to
done, to be
see
honest.
something. Like, I need to
Yeah.
see the full package where I could be like, oh, she's better than DT and Sue, because let's be for real. Like, when you think of a point guard, you think of them. So like, I
Mhm.
can't sit here and say, oh, when I'm building a point guard, that's who I'm building. No.
And Sue and DT were definitely two different type of point guards, but for me, like I think that Diane Taurasi is a little bit more impactful um, on her team when it comes to like scoring, and I think
Wait,
Caitlin is a scorer.
you said between Sue or Caitlyn, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we
Yeah,
started to do
Oh,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
we
okay.
did. But in the podcast, they Carmelo was like, "Well, I think that the better matchup or the better comparison would be not even comparison, but it would be Diana Taurasi and Caitlin Clark, and
Mhm.
because they're both like scorers. So I don't know. How do y'all feel about?
I think if we're going based off of, because although, yeah, we haven't seen Caitlyn, you know, her peak, but I mean, we can say the same thing about Angel, and we just critique, we
Right.
just did Angel and Satu.
Mhm.
So if we're basing it off today, what we know, because that's all we can go off is what we know and what we've seen today.
Mhm.
I'm Sue Bird all day. And it's not because I don't like Caitlin Clark. It's just I'm going off of what I see. I'm going to go Sue Bird,
Mhm.
Some
hands
of
down.
some opinion, as I saw with this, what you're talking about, Francesca. Some opinion was that Caitlyn is a little bit more aggressive offensively in some ways that Sue was not. So, what do you guys think on that conversation?
I
I
don't
think
see
that's where
that.
the DT comparison came in. I feel like.
That's why he said, yeah, DT instead of Sue.
But
I feel like what Sue always gave what was required of for her team,
Right. Yeah.
and that was her role, and she was a leader in that role. But I always feel like that was her position. So I don't. It's just kind of two different point
yeah,
guard
I
positions.
don't see one. DT wasn't a point guard.
Right.
I mean, could she operate in that because of her quickness and her ability to pass? Yes, but Diana Taurasi is not a point guard. If I'm comparing the two, then I'm comparing the position, and I would
Mm-hmm.
put
Yeah.
Sue Bird with Caitlin Clark if
Caitlin
I'm
Clark,
comparing the
right.
style of play, and I'm still
Mhm.
choosing Sue because I felt Sue was quick. Sue could use either hand. She could shoot and she could create her own shot with her quickness. She
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
had a mid range shot. She could go in the
Mhm.
paint over bigs. She was a good rebounder for her size as well. As a point guard,
Mhm.
she did pretty good in rebounding and stuff as well. With the long rebounds and stuff. I still choose her over Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
I love that that Perk brought up the point about
Mhm.
Angel and Caitlin are still very young in their career, and that's how
Mhm.
I feel. I've always said that when it comes to first, second, and third year players,
Mhm.
we
Mm-hmm.
have like not light on the critique, but like open with the critique because we know that there is room for them to grow. And some people don't peak until like Jackie Young is peaking in her fourth, fifth, sixth year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's when I'm going to start really looking to what they're doing. I'm the next comparison or 1v1 was Asia versus Sue. Look at her getting ready.
I just want to let her see the shirt. I just want to
Wait,
see the
say it
shirt.
again. It
I
was
just
what?
want
What was the 1v1?
It was Asia versus Candace Parker.
okay.
Oh, okay.
And you
Mhm.
know what?
For the
I
people in the back.
fear I fear that I agree with Carmelo's point
Mm.
when he went over this in his podcast. The only thing is that I wanted him to get out of that, like, she's part of my era mindset, right?
Yeah,
Because the only point I'm really taking from him is the fact that they do two different things
right.
absolutely beautifully, right? And we know what
Mhm.
those things are, but I'm still not betting against Asia Wilson respectfully.
Ever.
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 Yeah.
And I'm saying that, and I agree with you. I'm saying that too, as I was. I'm a CP3 fan too until she started being a hater this year, right? Like, I rock with Candace. Candace a dog. Like, you cannot take away from the absolute amazingness of Candace Parker, irregardless of the fact that you just need to keep my girl name out your mouth. How and the ever. I will be honest and say it's a tough comparison. It really is. But I'm always rock with Asia.
So I saw something on Twitter, and they were talking about how Candace's first game in the WNBA, she had like 30 something points, 12 rebounds, this many assists. So, and we don't forget, I don't forget, I know you women don't forget because we're basketball fans through and through, that Candace was an MVP and Rookie of the Year. Season. So we know her greatness, and we also know that her name is at the top of the record books until people like Angel and Asia Wilson start to level her up. So I personally am not betting against Asia Wilson either. I mean, I know that's no surprise to you guys, but how do I? And I don't know if I necessarily agree with Carmelo Anthony's take on it when he said that what Asia Wilson is doing is something we've never seen before and may not happen again. So aren't you answering the question there?
Right. That's the part that didn't make sense to me.
I didn't get it.
I think and I also think that, like you just said, like her game, when she first got in the dub and I think sometimes, okay, this is what I'll say. I think the better question to ask when they're doing this 1v1 to make it fair would be in their first season, in their first entrance into the W. Those, that would be a more better comparison because, if we look at that, right, and we say when Candace first entered the W and when Asia first entered the W, then we can kind of answer. And I probably would pick Candace, not go hold you. Just gotta be honest. But if I'm thinking about Candace then and Asia now, that's different. Right. And so I think that when you're asking about or when they're saying that question, it has to be more specific, right? Because just like Carmelo said, he's going back to because Candace was in his era, XYZ, and I ain't gonna hold you, cool, right? But the more comparison is hey, let's compare the first season, their first seasons, or their first games. That's a better comparison. Because for me, I'm going Asia because Asia, like we in the Asia era. But if you would have said Candace when Candace first got into W Asia, I'm gonna give it to Candace. I can't even front. I would,
Even the era,
if I have to look at her entire career right now, Candace's entire career versus where Asia is right now, and she's half the years, I'm still going Asia Wilson.
That's what I'm saying. Right. Because, and that's why I said when they phrase a question like that, they need to do it more specifically. Because what we're looking at with Asia, like you said, Asia's only been here for this much.
8 years.
So imagine how her game is going to continue to expand.
That's kind of crazy.
And I have no anything Candace to say that she's going to drop off of the face of the earth. You know what I'm saying? She's projected to only get better. Even in her latter years, you still got to look at. I don't know, Mello. That's the part, Mello. Look, if you can literally say right now that we've never seen anybody like Asia, and you doubt that you will see anything like Asia in the rest of your lifetime, then I don't know
what we contribute to, or can we say anything about Candace having her baby and coming back and still being what do we?
Great. She did great.
Okay.
She did good. And I'm not saying it to even be shady.
No, she
So I
did
That
good.
that's
did.
a
She didn't do
superpower.
great.
Shoot.
She did good because remember, she started having her injuries very early.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
She did,
That's true.
unfortunately.
mm.
But
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
I
I
looked at
think
the
it's
rookie
conver
season and you see that I think Candace had 2 30-point games in her rookie year, and Asia had 3. And I think 2 of them were in the latter part of the season. So like she progressed. One thing I can say about Asia Wilson is she always gets better every single
Better.
year. So like
Yeah.
so I'm going Asia Wilson.
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't Well, Kaiser had like a little bit of a bitter, not bitter. I hate that word. That's a strong word. So she it took me back a little bit when she was saying like Asia, she hopes Asia's greatness isn't like dulled or whatever. And I was like, what?
Who
Like,
said that?
girl,
Like she basically was
Kaiser.
trying to say she
Kaiser.
hopes that like we haven't seen the best of Asia, as if she
yes.
would possibly like she just hopes that we haven't seen the best of Asia. Like there's like could she not progress and you know
Right.
like her game fall off like
But
Yeah.
this is what I'm saying. Even her 8 years right now is better than people's careers.
Yeah.
right.
If
Literally.
she fell off the face of the earth right, well, not no, no. If she fell out of
Right.
basketball right now, there still would be a whole lot that a person have to do to get to
Mhm.
her, and we
Right
don't
to get on
a
her level.
projected
Yeah.
player to do anything that she's done so far. And
Yeah.
and even if I go off of the stats, Asia's ability to defend every position
Yeah.
Yeah.
gives me the advantage, gives her the advantage over Candace.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then if you think about what you're saying, Mo, if you stop Asia's career right now, that's 8 years. Maya was 8 or 9 years in when she retired. So we still
Yeah.
talk about Maya at a very high regard, as we should, because she's one of the goats of the WNBA.
Yeah.
So we would not do the same for Asia because it's wild.
Yeah,
Sounds wild.
I love Mello and his takes on a lot of what you call this. I definitely don't
Mhm.
agree with this one. That's
I
just
don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like we have to like start categorizing like
Yeah.
the different eras because like there was the Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie era, then there was the Candace Maya era, then there was the Asia era, the Stewie
Mhm.
era, and then there's like the forwards coming up. Like I just feel like if you're gonna do the 1v1s, keep it in the same era because like
Right.
Yeah.
we cannot keep comparing like Candace and Asia, Angel and Asia. Like it's not fair.
Yeah.
Like it was different basketball being played
Maya.
at different
Yeah.
times. Like
Yeah.
so I don't know,
I
but
agree. And the game is supposed to evolve, and that's what the point of people like Dawn Staley and Cheryl Swoops and Lisa Leslie doing what they did to be integral to the league and bringing it to us was that women 25, 30 years in are evolving the game, are moving the game
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
But here is my only pushback on that.
Mhm.
Dawn Staley would smoke the boots off of people right now in this era.
Oh yeah.
See that's where you know what I'm saying?
Easily.
That's the part where I will butt heads at because there are some players who played well before their time, right?
Yeah.
Like her style of play
Mm-hmm.
would still be
She would be
played
cooking.
today. Like she's
Yeah.
evolved the game because her style of play is today's game.
It is.
So
Yeah.
she was light years above what they were doing
Yeah.
back then. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
there's a lot of players that they have to stay in their era because they're not doing anything in this era. You know what I mean?
Right.
True.
Right.
Or there's
Yeah.
players today where I feel like because of their game, they would have been suited more for the era back, like
Earlier
aside
era.
from her aggressiveness and stuff like that. I feel like she'd have been a great old school.
Lisa Leslie, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Baller. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, like the way she more physical and where
Yeah.
her gameplay today was much of what the W
Oh,
was
yeah.
a little bit back then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, I hope I
does.
make sense on that. But yeah, like Dawn Staley, she's her, and she'd have been her today. There wouldn't be a lot of point.
For
There's not a
sure.
lot of point guards in the league today that plays anywhere near the way she played.
Yeah.
Agreed. Queen of creating her own shot.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
And
that
I don't
was
think
fun.
we've ever seen any person else like her again. Because I think right now she's the only person to win a conference, the conference award, and wasn't the champion.
Yeah.
No, like nobody else has ever gotten that.
No, they haven't.
Okay.
They have not. Yep. She
Yeah,
said, okay.
I don't think anybody else has got,
So
and
I'm just
then
saying, I
it
just want to
wasn't the
make sure.
champion.
Right. No, it wasn't. So we have the next segment that we're going to talk about is talking about what happened while we were away and the exciting news of USA basketball.
It's been a whole lot going on.
It's been a lot
So
going on.
people are really started to kind of go a little crazy. They were like, oh my gosh, like, is this the team? And da 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 da. But slow down, guys. You don't have to get all wound up.
Like, pump your brakes, okay?
There's hope.
Relax, okay?
There's hope. Oh, guys, wait! I wanted to tell you guys, and I know it's a surprise this time. I forgot, but I wanted to start like a little like subscriber giveaway to entice subscribers to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if they subscribe, we'll like make the rules and stuff, but if they subscribe, we can send them like a little gift card for Black Friday or like Amazon, whatever, Prime Day. And other kind of little prizes are going to be added to, like some jerseys and maybe one free ticket to a game near you. So like subscribing would be in your
Come on.
best.
Let me
Can I
unsubscribe and
enter
subscribe.
myself?
Girl, you can
Look, I'm up here
Can I
checking like,
enter
did I
myself?
subscribe?
Let me subscribe. Let me
No, you
unsubscribe and subscribe.
Let me-
Because baby, my Amazon card is full.
While
and
we
it's not going to pay for
talking.
itself.
Your Amazon cart is full. Not your Amazon cart is full. Okay. Well, that's going to be one thing that I think is going to be fun for our listeners because we have some consistent supporters.
Yeah.
We
So
do.
just
We
show them
appreciate you
the love
guys.
that they show us. Exactly. But guys, this USA basketball roster, this training camp roster,
Mm-hmm.
what are? Wait, hold on. Let me get my notepad. But
Get your notepad, girl. Get your notepad, sis.
yes. But so they announced the 3v3. I mean the 3v3 team and then the 5-on-5 team. So the training camp starts in Durham from the 12th to the 14th of December.
Yeah.
What are your
Is
first
it really
thoughts?
training camp?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think
Okay.
it's a training camp because of the fact that like they don't
Some
know
are
what
gonna get
somebody's ready
cut.
to do. Right.
Not
They don't
everybody's
know
gonna
what
make
somebody's
it.
ready to do.
It's like 18, I think, and it can only be 12 total.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
It can only be
just
12.
for context for the audience, this is
Yes.
not for the 2028 Olympics,
no,
right?
this is
This
not.
is for the World Cup in 2026.
Yes.
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 So everybody who got their draws in a bunch saying
Not
they see their
draws.
homegirl on the list, you need to be mindful. This is for the World Cup next year.
Look.
So
Oh
if
my
you
God.
don't see your favorite
Right there.
on there, it's because it's not the Olympics and everybody don't want to jump up at every opportunity. You feel
Mhm.
me? So when you're gonna make these outrageous takes, have your context ready. This is for next year, not 28. Because if it was 28, respectfully, a lot of these names I'm not bringing to California with me.
Mm,
Just saying.
well,
I also think that like
My God,
this
today.
right. Jamila said what she said, but
I just feel like context be missing before people talk, and it's like Google is free. Like, can we please start using it?
Listen,
Like,
can we
they
start
say
using
Google is your oyster, and
I say Google is your best friend, baby. Because let's come on.
You know,
on.
sometimes with this roster, some of these women may not be able to even grasp USA basketball to the point like at the quickness of another player. So they'd be like, you know what? We don't have time to teach you any more than we have. So we're going to have to go with somebody else. So, and I also think you don't also we don't know, just because this roster came out, we don't know who's actually playing in Worlds. I know this is training camp, but you also have the names that aren't listed, like the Asias, the Sueys, the Fees, the Sabrinas, the ATs that were on the Olympic team in the last time. And sometimes with this training camp, some people just can't make it because of time conflictions. So I don't know.
I can
I
make
think
my
that
way to
there's-
Durham.
I was about to say, girl, you going?
As you said.
Look, we might
As
look. We are right here.
Sis.
I'm
Go
just
get
saying.
us the scoop. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
get
we?
the scoop.
Can we just pop up?
That's what I want to know for real, because I'll camp out.
Y'all gotta look and see.
Nah.
Let me
We're going
look
to do our
into
research,
something.
Mo. We're going to do our research.
We're gonna do our
Mo.
research because we are up the street. Okay,
My
You know
best friend
what?
live up there, baby. I'm always in Durham.
I'm right there.
Maybe y'all may be able to get media, like a media badge, some type of way. I'll talk to y'all about that offline.
Okay.
But yes.
Period.
Right. So, what are your first thoughts about the roster for training camp?
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm not mad at the list. Maybe one name. Maybe one.
What name?
BG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I'm a
okay
little
to
nervous.
sit down, Mama. It's okay to sit down.
I'm a little nervous that like this is one of those things where they're like, come see what you can do, and you fill us out, we fill you out. I think that's what they're really doing. And you need one of the leader. You need a leader. She's this would be like maybe her 4th Olympics if she made the team. So like she does have that veteran leadership just for at least for this training camp. But
Y'all so strict. I can't stand y'all.
I don't know if I would be putting Brittany Griner on my 2028 Olympic team.
No.
Somebody got to be the DT though, bro. Like in Asia,
Yeah,
and
that can
they're
be
not at
Stewie.
DT status, so maybe it has to be BG. I don't know, but
Stewie.
the
Stewie
trying
is the
out, I'm just
DT.
like, for real. Like she's
Stewie
doing
is
that.
the-
She's that down bad to y'all that she got to try out.
Stewie
Absolutely.
is the-
Absolutely. Jamila, don't piss me off.
I'm trying.
Yes.
I know you
I
watch
I don't want to see her do any of it, honestly. From what I saw
Absolutely.
her in Atlanta, I don't think it's her time is not. No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, not sorry. Listen, before she got to Atlanta, I crashed out about people suggesting her go to the Aces.
Oh.
Who go? Be
Who said that?
Absolutely not. I made a whole video about it, and I meant
That
it.
upset. I know that's right. Well,
So my thing is, again, friend in her lives, one day friend went on her spiel and was like, we gotta give her grace. She's been through so much. And so friend made me be like, okay, let me give her grace because
wait, Perk. Was this before the playoffs or after that I said
don't remember,
this?
but I think it wouldn't have mattered because what you were talking about was everything. No, y'all. No, wait, I'm not even.
it's me over here proudly wearing my playoff T-shirt too.
What
That's
you were
great.
talking about? No. What you were talking about was everything she had been through that people really didn't understand, like that we didn't take into account. Everything her body has been through, mentally coming back, just like how that affected her. It was only because of your live that I was like, you know what? She has gone through a lot. How in the ever? That does not change the fact that, baby, no. Just like, no. I'm sorry. BG would need to, condition. She needs to be, she's not in the no.
We have to see Phoenix BG in that training camp, okay?
Yeah.
The Phoenix BG.
The process that trauma does on the body to quicken age and Right, and what she went through physically, I
Right.
do think it took some years off of her career,
Mhm.
being in Russia. So
And you're absolutely right, Fran. And to that's not a joking manner, right? So we're
Right.
not
No, it's
joking
not.
about that.
No.
We're
Right.
saying that as the viewers, the lovers of the game, that we can
right,
recognize that and recognize that mental health and all of those things come into play with it. So we
mhm,
need her and her team around her to come to the same realization that we have.
Right.
And
Right.
in that, it is okay to say, this time around,
I need to sit this one out.
because of the way that I performed all of 2 months ago. Has it even been two
mhm.
months? It's officially 2 months. It's been 2 months.
Almost,
I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
yeah.
been
been
2 months.
longer.
It's been 2 months, right? Since the end of the season. So
Mhm,
because of how I played, there's no way that I'm going to be ready for 2 weeks from now.
mhm.
3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
There's no way you've improved enough
Yeah. Mm-mm.
for you to come out and be in this position on
Yeah.
December 12th.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
That's the
so
Because
realization that
here
we
come
need to
my
have.
trifling ass question, right? So do we think she should just hold off on Worlds and just like see what she could do for 28, or we're just like hanging up flat screen?
you know
I
what?
never want to tell anybody to hang it up flat screen. I don't. I think that's unfair. I think, you still got to give respect where respect is due, right?
Mhm.
So I'm never going to be like, "Oh, just hang it up, your time is over." I'm not going to say that. I believe that, you know, it's possible. I just don't think that right now she's ready. But I believe that if you get the right therapist, you get the right mental health, you get the right trainers, you get you I mean, she can afford a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get the right team around you and put in work. Hey, I don't know what BG can do. I just know the
Right.
BG that I see right now is not giving what I needed to give, and I'm gonna need you to sit this one out.
Yeah.
From
And
what
if you really trying to come back next season, awesome. Let me show y'all slept on me. Y'all thought I ain't have it no more.
To
Then
remind y'all. Mm-hmm.
yeah, like, and I respect it. Like, I will, no lie, respect it. It's just the BG now. Nah, bro, I can't. I ain't gonna
Well,
be able
what
to
I
do it.
saw when I saw her play,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say a lot of it. Of course, it's a physicality we talked about, but it's a lot of mental and kind of emotional adjustment that was a little different for me watching her,
Mhm.
up close and personal. Sometimes her reactions would be very delayed. Just I don't know, and then it just translated into then now her total responses. The rebound is not gotten. Or she might get the ball, she'll be totally wide open, and she's really hard thinking of what to do. Whereas normally she would drop step or turn around and hit a midi or something. But yeah, it was kind of hard to watch, honestly. Well,
Yeah, and
some
I went to 2 games down in Atlanta, 2 home games, and I felt the same exact way.
yeah,
So I listen,
yeah,
yeah, um,
And I also think that when we are starting to realize where um, women's basketball professionally is outside of the W, when we're talking about Unrivaled and we're talking about Project B, when are these women gonna have time to rest, to even play in the Worlds
Whew.
and to even play in the
yeah.
Olympics and to even have their bodies fully conditioned and recovered in
mhm.
order to give their best selves? So that's what I'm a little interested to see what's going to happen in the future, and people managing, like we're saying, like having the right team around you to manage your time and manage your eating and manage your training. That's going to be interesting for a lot of people. A new Project B person I saw was Camilla.
Yeah.
So Camilla,
Happy for
Bring
her.
the money home for the family, girl.
Mm-hmm.
bring the money home. Okay, so if we took Brittany Griner out, who would we put in? Because we didn't also talk about the 3-on-3. I think one of the names that is missing from this roster is Alicia Gray. I think you put Alicia Gray on this roster because she's already won gold in 3-on-3 and she was an MVP candidate. So I'm just not understanding why she wouldn't have made the 5-on-5 roster. Um, but
Mm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. who I would take off to put her on. I mean, you could actually. I mean, Juju's gonna be there just watching.
Yeah, she's just
Well,
taking meetings. But
well, you have
honestly,
Kiki and
I don't
De'Ara.
put Leash on the 5-on-5. Hot take. I don't put her there.
Really? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Why?
I
Um,
want to.
I just
You
I
don't
feel like
put who
what I
there?
saw from her in that last playoff game, like
Mm,
Jamelia, who are you talking
interesting.
about? I'm sorry.
Alicia Gray.
Gray.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I just it's the same problem I have with Ryan sometimes with her. Sometimes they will shoot themselves out of it.
Mm,
And I just feel like in a situation like this, where the French is coming and
mm,
Australia is coming,
mm.
like I need to be able to depend on you when your 3-point is not 3-pointing. What else are you gonna do for me?
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like she banks on it a little bit too much. Obviously, that can change between now and 2 years from now. But as of right now, I think you keep her on 3-on-3. Who I would put on this list is Shakira Austin, though. If I could take her from 3-on-3.
Now
Hmm.
I would take Alicia to 5-on-5 and leave Shakira on three because I feel like Shakira needs to improve her to prove herself in that capacity. So I feel like this is a good starting point for her
So
on the
you all
three and
think three
three.
on three is easier than 5-on-5?
Mm-mm.
I don't think
No,
that is
I
I
don't
think
think
they're two
it's
totally different
easier.
games.
I
Yeah,
don't
they're
think that
two
it's
totally
easier. No, I don't think that 3-on-3 is because they're still covering the court. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're still covering the full length of a
It's
court.
painful to watch them to watch 3-on-3 play. I'm telling you,
It
especially at
is,
that
different.
level.
but I feel that she has the conditioning
She does.
and the talent to be able to do that. So that's why I would leave her on 3-on-3, and I feel like instead of tossing her into a bigger stage of the 5-on-5, because even though 3-on-3 is harder, I think the eyes and everything is still on the 5-on-5 game,
I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? So where I think 3-on-3
The
is
majority.
harder, the
Not the eyes
majority of
aren't
the
like
eyes
not,
and the
she's not saying
views,
eyes aren't on the 3-on-3.
right. The heart of the Olympics is our 5-on-5.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
That's not gonna change.
But
As
3-on-3
Yeah.
is
even though three on
hard.
three is hard, even
And
though
I
Yeah.
it's
also
hard,
think it when you mess up, you want to talk about eyes. You mess one little thing up, everybody's smacked out, looking at you.
but
There's
I
That's
don't
where
think
I'm
that
at.
eyes
we
in
honestly
3-on-3.
care as much on the 3-on-3 the way we do for the 5-on-5.
And I
I
agree with
don't
you, but I
know.
do believe that there is, because we're only in the third Olympics that 3-on-3 is existing for us. I
Right.
do believe because of the legacy of 5-on-5,
Hmm.
it is a little bit more pressure
Hmm.
to be on that team and to produce, because 3-on-3, like I said, when I was watching the Olympics in 2024, I was kind of looking at Ryan funny because I was like, Ryan, what's going on? I thought that you were the kind of the leader of that team, and I don't know, it just, but I still think that, and they brought home bronze, right?
I
The
watched it.
first the first
Hmm.
3-on-3 team brought home gold, and
Mhm.
that was with Alicia Gray, Jackie Young, and Kelsey Plum, and one other person I can't remember her
I can't
name.
remember the other
But
person.
they also have a bronze. So we've gotten 8 consecutive golds. We want to make it 9. And so I think that's where the pressure does lie. I think Shakira Austin would be better on 3-on-3, because I do think, like y'all are saying, like her athleticism is
Yeah.
like high up there, and you got to be ready on 3-on-3. So I don't know. I just think Alicia.
I see her. But I really feel like Leash has proven herself even at the 3-on-3 level, and she's a true point guard that she can move up to the 5-on-5, because I know even with her, I got it. We don't like her shot taken sometimes, or maybe that she is not as um forthcoming with the shot, but her still ability to pass, her ability to create her own shot, having this Olympic other 4 people that I can pass this ball to, who are supposed to be the best of the best, and it's not a slight to Atlanta and the team that she has there, but if
Right.
the Olympic team is supposed to be better than her Atlanta team
Yeah.
as a collective, it is supposed
Yeah.
to be better than her Atlanta team.
No, it ain't supposed to. It is. We ain't
So-
got to say that.
Right.
is.
So I just wonder because sometimes people chop our stuff up. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that there's
Yeah.
they'll find a way to mess this up. But
Yeah.
listen,
We don't care.
so but that's the reason why I preface it that way. So with that said, I feel that her game, her ability to create, her ability to pass, she can, or for them to create for her to get her the shot that we long for her to take and make consistently in Atlanta. The other players around her are great enough that she would elevate.
Yeah.
Even though I feel she plays at that level right now. I feel like
I'm
it
with
would
you,
only be
Alicia.
better with her on the 5-on-5. I really
would
think
put
it's
Gray on
time for her
5-on-5.
to go there.
I'll put Gray on 5-on-5 too.
I don't agree.
Another name that we don't see on this list is Kelsey Mitchell, which I thought was interesting. So hopefully it's one of those things like she had a prior engagement or something. But I would put her on this list as well.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
And so
And that
was
was a lot of outrage too. And I'm just like, wait, this is not the official Olympic roster. Like, please.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get a bunch of casuals and stuff that come in.
And my thing is, people are forgetting her body's still healing too.
Yeah.
Like, did we forget this girl body gave out on her not too long
And
ago?
isn't she also in school? Isn't she like working on
She's going for her doctorate. Like, hello?
Educated queen. Love it.
Back to Fran's question. If we were to take BG off, we have to replace BG with another B.
With the 5.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
what I wanted to say.
That's what we gotta. What being will we replace her?
Well,
with?
what center? Let's be long specific. What center?
Exactly.
A true center.
Because we have a lot of 4s starting to stack the team.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look for a 5.
But there's a reason why. But I also don't want us to get caught up on this position thing, because just because you're taller and in that 5 position doesn't mean that somebody 6'3" that has the athleticism and stuff can't blend and play in that position. So I'm not one that is big, is like, okay, I get it. Yes, you do want a big there. You want somebody with size there. But if I got a 4 who can play that position because of the other people that we're playing against, that I could beat them off the dribble, they could beat them off the step, they can cover the perimeter as well, I honestly don't care.
Yeah, I feel like 4 and 5 is the same. I've been saying that 4 and 5 is the same,
especially in this new basketball era.
So yeah, they all blend in together at this point.
4 and 5 is the same.
The same way we got people thinking DT was the goddamn point guard when she is really the 2 or the 3 does sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because of her size and stuff, but her ability
as far
to
as the
pass,
big, I'm being honest, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to
think.
I'm
going to give y'all the bigs they have on the list now are Lauren Betts. They have Angel Reese. They have Aaliyah Boston. And they have Brianna Jones. So those are the 4 that are going to training camp.
Cameron Brink.
Cameron Brink, my bad, yeah. So, and that's...
I'm trying to think off the dome, like, who's American that, like... Wow.
Okay, so before the team,
even
that's
our
very
bigs,
telling.
They
like,
going back to their home teams. Our bigs going back to their teams.
Exactly.
They going back to their country.
Because you got Camilla, Dom, and Ezzy, and who else? Lee LaRue. Lee LaRue. I know Emma Meesman gonna be there and ready. But yeah, a lot of people.
Look, I keep moving to the side because we ain't sponsored by nobody yet.
Yet being the operative word.
Speak it into.
Dang, that's tough.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, most of the bigs are going back to their country,
but
just showing and telling us what the W is doing.
But if we're gonna play that game, then if we're gonna assume that we know that some of the definites on the team basically there's three of them, three
Mhm.
fours that are definites, which is Asia, Stewie, and Fee. So those are three bigs already. So then if you add, you have the other four that I talked about just now on the roster.
Mhm.
Who are those bigs that I'm taking Aaliyah Boston. I'm taking Aaliyah freaking Boston for the Olympic team. Like she's already on my 28 team, in my opinion.
Well, you can
Because
take
I just,
Elbow. I don't necessarily.
but
Stop
she
it.
will work well in that European basketball, and she does have a long relationship with Team USA. So I'm taking Aaliyah, and
Mhm.
then if we need another backup, like Angel could step into that. I'm not putting Lauren Betts on it.
My God.
I ain't
My
putting
God.
Cam Brinks either. I'm not
I
bringing
would
Cam either.
bring
I'm
Cam
sorry.
three. I don't
So
understand.
Okay, what do y'all think about Brianna Jones?
Bree has her moments. I can
But
see her
Brianna's
there.
already on the list.
yeah.
I know I'm
Well,
saying
that
as
was
far as
the final. Yeah.
one of the finals people.
I'm cool with. I like Brianna Jones. I do. I
She'll
like
she'll
Bree.
get scrappy.
I think
Yeah.
she's solid. Like I do. I've loved her game. So I'm good with Brianna.
Mm-hmm.
Unless y'all gonna get
So
Tina
would you
Charles,
say
Stephanie Dolson to step up, I don't know what America gonna do if it get into a
Stephanie
crisis.
Dolphin?
Do they think
Them the
you
only
think Kiki
American
will
centers we got.
step up? Will Kiki step up and be? What
Not
do you
yet.
think?
I don't think she's. I
Not
don't
yet.
know about Kiki right now. I mean,
Yeah.
if I don't know about Kiki.
What
I feel
about
like
De'Ara?
I feel like Kiki started off strong,
She
but
did.
I feel like
She dwindled.
Somebody
yeah,
gotta put a
okay.
battery in Kiki back for her to
Okay,
perform.
cool. Because
Yeah.
I feel like it didn't progress throughout her rookie
Yeah,
year.
it did not.
Right? Like that's no shade. I feel like she started off strong, but I feel like you said, it dwindled as
Yeah.
as the season went on. So yeah, I ain't got it for her. I'm sorry.
So
De'Ara?
another.
De'Erica solid. De'Erica
Now
solid too.
I could see De'Erica on the 5-on-5 team now. I think that she definitely was the glue for the 3-on-3 in 24.
Baby.
So I think that she, like Mo was saying about Alicia Gray, I do think that both of those names have shown why they should be on the 5-on-5 team. I mean, you don't see Sabrina Nescu's name on this list as well. Obviously, we're thinking she may be like a shoe-in or whatever
So
the
the
case may
question
be.
is, that's going to be interesting because there's so many people on this list, and how many spots are they really going to fill? They're going to have a practice team. Like, I don't know. What are they going to do?
Just know that this list.
You do need reserves. You do need reserves because you don't know what's going to happen in the next almost 3 years.
That's
And then you also don't have to take the same exact team to Worlds that you take to the Olympics.
Right. That's
So,
what I was about to say.
yeah, so maybe like 1 year somebody's not, playing well, and then they have like this, phenomenal 2025 season, and they're like, hey, let me look. 26 season, and they're like, hey, let me put you on the list and see. But I don't know. So that's what's so fun about this is that you can just like play with it. But what's also fun is to see the little puzzle pieces coming together. So we kind of get to see what Kara Lawson and Sue Bird are kind of thinking ahead is going to work against some of these.
Did y'all look at the whole coaching staff? Because it was interesting to me.
Yeah, that's what I was. Jimmy, we are here, girl. That's my sister. I was
y'all know they got girl dad on this coaching team.
The coaches,
even after this year,
it's Kara Lawson, Natalie Nakase, Nate Tibbetts, and Stephanie White.
Girl dad don't need to touch a clipboard right now.
Stephanie White don't need to be on what you call.
Huh?
What happened to Bruce Taylor?
That's the four.
And I feel like Elena Deladon was at the practice for the 3-on-3, so I'm wondering if she's like doing a Sue Bird type thing or if she's actually a coach too. But that's interesting. What happened to Joni Taylor?
I don't like
people, y'all ain't got girl dad.
Girl, Dad,
Like, do
you
we
are
see how
so
Girl Dad shit the bed?
funny, girl. Mm-mm.
All I know is that those FIBA refs are not going to take him rolling up on them the way he
Oh
rolled up
no.
on them in the finals.
Mm-mm.
Homeboy.
Stephanie
Anyway.
either. Like,
Yeah, Stephanie be wilding too. Mm-hmm.
You know what? But see.
Well, they not the head coach, so they'll be on the bench.
but
Yeah.
you always know sometimes the head coach be sitting down and the assistants be doing the run route on the bench. It's not gonna cut it.
So now that it's become clear to me, the reason why they have Stephanie White on here is so that she can be. She's a person that's very familiar with Caitlin Clark and her game, and so she can help rile the troops when Carol Lawson can't.
But that's two hotheads. Like, I get it, but sometimes you cannot put fire and fire together.
See, that's the problem, is that they always, just, mellow things out and make things easy. Like, no, she needs to be challenged so she can mature.
Right.
Can we get a coach for everybody that needs to be cooled down?
Yeah, can everybody have their own coach to the side?
Right.
If that's the case, bring Teaspoon on the damn squad. Like,
well, you didn't
bring
see
Becky,
it help
bring the whole damn crew.
You didn't see it help Fee last year in the Olympics
No, it didn't.
because her coach was the coach. So, but
I don't know.
anyways, in other news of women's basketball, there was a draft lottery for the WNBA.
There was.
Yes. Let's get into it.
So Maddie Seagrass is Dallas's good luck charm because 2 years ago that she is gone, Dallas has got the number 1 pick.
Again.
I really am excited to see. Now that we have these puzzle pieces to play with, Chicago can't catch a break with the number 5 pick. Washington Mystics draw the number 4 pick. Kiki looked stunning. And she also said she was picked 4th, so hey, like, what's wrong with 4? Right. Seattle stormed into the 3rd spot. Gabby Williams' dress was to the 9. And then we had, the number 1 pick was Dallas. Oh, yeah, number 2 is Minnie.
Mm-hmm.
And
thanks, Chicago.
Thanks, Chicago, Minnie.
Chicago is embarrassing, yo.
Just the gift.
They just continue to, like, step in stuff because we'll talk about it later, but I'm very upset about this Courtney Pierce news. But the Studbuds had a great time at the draft lottery, as they always do. It was so cute seeing them bump hips and stuff, like getting excited because they were closer to number 1. I mean,
they're not
they were
going to get a number 1 pick in no time soon. Unless
they would have to
gives
fall
it up again.
Apart, okay?
So if we're looking at this 1 through 5, let's play the draft early and do our 1 through 5s.
Who going
based
first?
off of the what projected that they've already given us?
No, go off of what you think, because we know ESPN is good for giving people things too early, and then when shit go left, we saw it in the W season. So go off of what you think.
So
who's going first?
Who does Dallas? We'll all do it. So who does Dallas need?
Iowa fam.
Iowa.
I'm going Iowa too. Mo.
I'll agree with the squad.
Nah, I felt like Perk and Mo had like
they had some. Yeah,
I feel like there was an opposing thought for a second.
I really
Perk.
It's there. I see. Look at the faces.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the squad. I'm gonna go with the squad.
I ain't got nothing on it, my girl. I know they don't need Ezzy. And everybody keeps saying Ezzy. They don't need Ezzy. That's what I do know.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
yeah,
we gonna get there. Don't worry. Yeah.
We know Jamila. We know Jamila. What your
that's what I do know. But I mean, because I feel like Dallas needs a lot. I mean, just being honest, like, and I think that's what it is. Like, if we're really looking at what happened, Dallas could use just about anybody. Like, not trying to be funny, but that's just the truth.
You're right.
Like, they can use just about anybody. So I mean, whoever the number one pick ends up being, take the number one pick. Period.
It will help.
If Dallas
Yeah.
is smart, they will take a big that resolves that problem. The shooting guard problems, I feel like you can figure out in free agency.
Yeah.
You take the more secure option and
Yeah.
then play your cards with everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go that way, then you have Iowa Fam and Lauren Betts, right? As the two. So if we look at number 2 with Minnesota,
Mm.
does Minnesota need Lauren Betts more
Best,
than Dallas?
Lauren Betts,
does?
go buy your best big puffer jacket and your best hair warmers because you're going to Minnesota. Sorry, you're not going number one.
For some reason, I feel like she'll be a perfect match for them.
I really think that she could really benefit from the tutelage of Cheryl Reeves. I think that Cheryl Reeves is a disciplinarian coach and very structured, and I think that Lauren could use that, even if, and then having Fee as her having Fee as her vet.
That'd be huge.
I think that it would be really, really instrumental to the longevity of her career and what she could do in the W.
Yeah.
Because of kind of what she has now.
Yeah.
It's a win-win for both parties.
I think so.
Yeah, it definitely is. So for 3, Jamila,
Yeah.
with Seattle.
AZ FUD. That's where you're going. And people are going to be mad. Oh, she needs to go with Paige. No, she don't. And that's the problem, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like, yes, we saw them in UConn. Yes, they won a championship. But the problem is, if you have to keep depending on somebody else to be successful, what are we talking about, right? AZ, everybody knows AZ's a shooter. What did Seattle desperately need last year in a lot of these games? And the second half where they couldn't win, somebody to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Brittany Sykes ain't no shooter. She's just a point guard. Skylar has her days. NECA has her days. You need somebody who can just grab that bitch.
Gabby has her days because Gabby was on at first and then she kind of dwindled throughout the season in her efficiency when it came to shooting their rock. So I could agree with you there.
So I just think if they're looking for a shooter, AZ is that. And they also have these young pieces who are still on contract. If Seattle's smart, I feel like they also can go into a slight rebuild. Also.
They could.
Because they might just need to.
Yeah.
They have a new coach and a new system, so it's the perfect time to start from scratch and kind of clean house and rebuild, like you're saying. I think that's perfect for them. Think about number 4. Okay, was who was that? I forgot already. Washington. Yeah. Who does Washington need? Because Washington seems to have quite a bit. I think they need a vet. But
I think they need to have. I think Flage would be good with Washington.
I felt that way too, but I think the question mark for me is, right? Let's say Georgia Amore does come back and that's her point guard, right? Where do we put Sonia Citron? Do we move her back to the 2?
We move
even
her
though
to the
Flage
2.
plays the 2? Who's coming off the bench?
I could see either one of them at the 2 or the 3. I could see that.
Yeah,
that's
what I'm saying. It's literally the same, but I feel like Sonia is a little bit more aggressive than Flage. Like
okay.
So I do. I feel like,
you know what? Sonia don't talk, but it's like when she got it's like big.
She's more assertive.
Yeah, she's more assertive. I see. For me, I see her being a little bit more assertive, so I can flip Flage and her at the 2 or 3, depending on whatever other teams we're playing against, right? Yeah. So I think it would be depending on the lineup. You're gonna keep Kiki at 4 and keep Austin at 5. I think that is a nice core with Georgia Amore.
That's a nice crew right there.
What I will say is Washington, go get you a backup 4 and a backup 5. Because y'all got all these picks. Might as well.
In the back, yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. I totally agree.
But who all at that position and saying from the draft class, who you gonna get from that? from the
That see,
draft
I
class.
can't answer that. I'm not a GM. I'm
Right.
just
Yeah, that's what I'm
guessing.
saying.
That's a
That's the
lot.
part where I feel like it's gonna be
They might have to do a free agency type of thing
Mm-hmm.
where
You
they trade their draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So
either
the
either. But that's what I'm saying. My draft, I don't necessarily. I don't want to. See, the reason why I don't want to do that is because I don't want to mess around and be another damn Chicago where look who now Minnesota gets their number two.
And
Yeah.
it's crazy because Washington literally has more coming from Chicago. Like, if Washington makes the playoffs next season, I think Chicago owes them something else.
Hmm.
Don't quote me, but it's a possibility.
Yeah,
So
they
and they
it's
owe
were
them
like,
like a
both this
27
year.
and a something 20. They gotta give them a damn arm and a rib.
so that means they're literally
They're
they're
very close
giving
this
Washington
year.
like a Juju Watkins. Like, that is crazy to think about.
To
Wow.
know that's what
That's
I'm saying. To know and to what did y'all get from it? You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
crazy.
that's why I
The
don't want
next,
teams to be put themselves in situations like that. Where look at what we got projected. Like, how do you don't foresee this as a general manager to like, look, this is the draft class that's possibly coming from here. Am I really gonna trade this person right here who got these years, doesn't necessarily have that big production to give up what I'm going to get from a draft class, and the next 2 3 draft classes are going to be amazing.
Yeah.
well,
They are.
Washington is
Golly.
very close to getting to the playoffs this year. So they really have a nice chance of
Hmm.
maybe getting to the playoffs next year. So Chicago, and give it up. Um, but yeah, Chicago, you know what? I feel like I hate to say it feels like karma, but it just feels like Chicago did it to themselves. Like
And
everything
they
that they
keep
do,
on doing it, don't they? They just
they
Yes.
do. They do. And I'm just not really, I no longer
Can
can
we
feel
get rid
sorry
of
for you.
Jeff, yo? Just get rid of
Get rid of
Jeff.
everybody, because even Nadia with this little black brown bob, you're an educated. Like, y'all are supposed to be in these seats being educated. Like, do none of y'all look at these things and say, "Yo, this is not smart. What are we doing?"
You know she can't say too much,
Because if we
Jamila.
are seeing it
Oh.
as watchers, there's no way
Oh.
y'all are not seeing this.
Yeah.
But it's her job, girlfriend. You know she can't say nothing about that. She cannot say anything about that. She cannot say
She can't
anything
pull them
about
all to a meeting and be like, "What are we doing?"
My
I
God,
I want
hear
to buy
that.
the whole team and rebrand, recalibrate.
Something.
Yes.
you know, and okay, so I had a little clip for Courtney Paris. I had a little picture and stuff, but I'll just insert the segment here. But I was very upset with that because number one, that is somebody who was helping Camilla out and kind of giving her direction that nobody else was willing to give her on the coaching staff.
Mhm.
Um, and
Nobody else can give her anything, respectfully.
Mm.
and Courtney Pierce is a WNBA champion, a rebound leader times three, and an Oklahoma legend. So I'm confused
Yeah, I feel like
at
that
This is
would have been
Chicago.
one of the last ones, you
doing
know.
a job in the WNBA. But you know what? I also feel like it's beautiful for her because she can now be open to go somewhere else, and I'm hoping she does go somewhere else. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm crossing
I'm
my
hoping
fingers
she's the
for.
one that left and they didn't let her go.
Well, boom, I'm glad you said that. So I saw a take earlier where someone said they think that Courtney left and that she didn't get fired. They think that she left, right?
Mm-hmm.
They
Mm-hmm.
also said that they think that they're setting up Chicago for LT to be the head coach.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yep, they said because they said that they feel as though, she was in the runnings for being head coach after they got rid
Dallas.
of Teaspoon. They said they feel like that they're
Wow.
setting the Chicago up to where, they want really pretty much Chicago to suck at the beginning of the season, right? So they
Right.
can have a
Right.
reason to
To like,
fire to let Tyler go, to be like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out, and then move LT into that head coaching position. That was
The
the
reason
take.
I let Tyler go was last season. Are we serious?
But they're
Yeah.
saying because of the optics, they didn't do
They
it.
didn't
Now
want
they
to
can
do it
have
that way.
they'll do it that way of like, look how the season started. We still looking the same trash. You know what? It's time to part ways. And then move LT into the head coaching position. That was a hot take. And the hot take was that because Jeff is retarded, sorry, y'all. Don't counsel me for using that word. I'm sorry. A little slow. Yeah, incompetent. Okay. That they feel as though Jeff is not gonna take the number 5 pick, that he's gonna end up trading it.
At this point, trade Angel Reese now.
Because he's stupid. They feel
trade
like
the skyscrapers.
They feel like he's gonna end up using that as a trade.
And Chicago can't use Olivia Miles.
Chicago.
Okay. They can use her.
They can use
Hold up. They can use her, right?
Mo said I'll do it.
I'm coming back. I still got my.
Lacing them up. Go ahead, girl.
Hold up. Listen. They can use Olivia Miles, right? But my thing is,
ready.
Are they going to put her on the bench or are they going to start her?
With my knee bounds. I'm coming. Crazy.
Jamelia, what you say? I'm sorry, sis.
I'm fed up. Chicago just make my skin crawl. Like, my thing is, let's say they get the opportunity to take Olivia Miles, right? Y'all gonna put her on the bench for Courtney Vandersloot.
I wish
a 40-year-old coming off of an ACL.
They will riot. They will riot in that arena. You hear me? They will they'll buy food just to throw it in on the court. I'm telling you. There's no way they would get no Olivia Miles and put Courtney Vandersloot. I promise you, I'll make a trip to Chicago myself.
Because y'all forgetting. Jeff and this woman is bestie good girlfriend. Yeah. So he's gonna do it.
Trip myself. I'll start a riot myself.
We got to in Chicago.
Like I said earlier, they let the wrong Courtney go, but they okay.
And they gonna bet on Diet Coke too. They gonna have Diet Coke at the 2.
Oh my gosh, Chicago is
free Angel. Just free Angel. I just want
free
you to
the skyscrapers.
Yeah,
Camilla don't deserve to be there
either. Camilla there. Shoot.
My issue is why y'all don't say free Miller too.
Yeah, you got to.
I just said the skyscrapers.
My thing was hashtag free the skyscrapers.
Free my baby. Get her out of there.
You know, I
literally had that hashtag going. It was
I'll give you why people don't say free Camilla. Because last year when they were putting the shit show together, they kept telling us that's our franchise player. We're building for and around her. So if
Camilla
that's your
philosophy, they don't know what they're talking about.
They're gonna try and keep her.
Free both of them.
Before they get rid of Camilla, they will
free them both.
Miller gonna play her part and wait right on over. To Plan B. That's what she going to Plan B.
I don't understand how y'all want more out of Camilla Cardoso, right?
Right.
But mind you, let me speak to Jeff, even though he's on here. Jeffrey Palagoka, right? You want more out of Angel and Camilla, right? You had the coach that was unlocking her slowly, right? It's not going to take one season. Whatever happened, she's now not there, right? And you bring in LT, right? What is she going to do for Camilla? What's she going to do for Angel? The stars that y'all will not invest into.
Yeah.
So my thing is when shit goes left again and y'all have less games y'all win, less than 10,
wow.
leave Camilla and Angel out of y'all shit, okay? Because it's them that's taking it into their own hands and producing for this team when y'all aren't.
True story.
That's
Clock that, Jeffrey.
Clip that, everybody.
Clip that. Let's get our pretty side, y'all.
They got me upset tonight, because what?
They do have you upset. And you know what? You should be upset, because sometimes watching mediocrity over and over again is
will make you mad.
It will. So you know what? We're going to take a sword and slash through that.
You better do it, friend. You better do it.
You better.
Sword slash.
I'm just so happy that you guys engage in my in my auntie jokes. But Swords was on the hunt this
And she
weekend.
was. And
I
she
mean,
was.
She
Not
may
in the
not.
mood. Let me stop.
Michigan was.
Listen.
Michigan has been a very impressive team to watch. I also, even though Swords is that girl that's on the watch right now, Olivia Olson was really helping her out there
Was.
too. She was
Was.
18-10 against the UConn
yeah.
Huskies. And when we talk about when you play up to your competition, they
Right.
were
Mhm.
playing UConn, they played up
Yeah.
to. A
Mhm.
lot of times people get confused when we say that, but that was an example of that.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
was exciting
They
to
came with.
watch.
Yep. They came with
They
it.
did, they came with it. But and I mean down to the last seconds. And I
Man,
love when
listen.
a team is able to um have a number one, reigning champs on their toes because it's like, hey puppy, get the cute.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh.
But yes. But guys, so how
That was
did
the
you guys
Huskies? Hold on.
What?
That,
No, dude, she was talking about Dex, y'all.
I didn't see her.
oh!
Y'all so slow.
Yeah. Because I didn't get it either.
I was
I
like,
didn't see
wait a minute.
And when we're talking, and another thing too, when we're talking about Swartz, guess what team she plays for internationally?
Oh,
Canada.
Oh.
God
oh
damn it.
wow.
At this point,
She's over there
I
with the
thought.
Our
LA.
People want
Right.
jeans. Our
people want to
jeans.
say international ball ain't what it is. Yes, it is.
Our jeans
Yo,
Yes.
cousins.
they coming to get us, y'all. They coming. They
Yeah.
coming to get us.
Mm-hmm.
They
Well,
said
no,
hello.
Right.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna
Which
say that.
goes
They're
back
gonna
to what Fran was saying earlier, that yes, they have got to take all these teams very seriously. And if you don't cut it, you gotta go.
Sorry.
You
Mm-hmm.
No
gotta
matter who you are.
And so, I was listening to Coach K talk about a situation when he was coaching the USA men's basketball team, and he was saying that that was the team that Kobe, LeBron, and Dwayne Wade were on, and Kobe was the leader of that team, but Kobe during Worlds was taking really horrible shots,
Mm.
and Coach K had Dwayne Wade and LeBron James come to him and be like, Coach, like, we got to talk about this. Like, we need you to do something about this. So he went to Kobe and he was like, he said it was really hard for him because he knew that this is one of the most talented players on his team. It's going to be a hard conversation. But he had the conversation, and Kobe wasn't like, how dare you? He was
Right.
like, you're right. You're exactly right. I was taking horrible shots, and I need to watch tape, and this is what we're going to do going forward. So I need Carol Lawson to find that Coach K mentality and be willing to have those tough conversations with stars and talents that may have issues playing during Team USA basketball. But that's neither here nor there. I just wanted to put that out there
Totally agree.
because, yes. But also, so in this game, Jamila, how did you feel about your Huskies?
Mm.
Through the wire. Do, 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 do.
Literally. I'm gonna need Source to take the mask off because I feel like for some reason when a player got a mask on, they just see like red. They go off. Like I don't like it. But to me, this said more about UConn to me than it did about Michigan. As much like Michigan, you get your flowers, cool, but it has to be somebody besides AZ and Sarah. Sarah was worn out by the fourth quarter. I don't think she rested for even 5 minutes in the game. KK, Ashlyn, Heckle, Quinones, Sarah Williams. Hello?
Trade.
Show up.
Mm-hmm.
Show up.
Show up.
And I know people
Yeah.
are saying, like, KK is a defensive guard. Okay, basketball is played both ways, offensively
Yeah.
and defensively.
Right.
Like, I can't have you on offense just dribbling the ball, making a step and passing it. Get aggressive. You're fast. Get to that basket.
Yeah.
Shay,
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
shot, it's not going in the first 3 times. Do not take a fourth.
Mm.
It looks like KK sometimes just it's like she's like a Mighty Mouse, just moving
Yeah.
around, and
Too
just
fast for
but
herself.
nothing.
It's
Yeah.
like she's not all the way like there yet.
Present. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Gino too. I'm gonna get on him too
Oh,
because in that third, right, when Michigan switched to that zone defense, it's like he was getting mad at the girls for not figuring it out. But it's like, sir, you are the coach.
mm-hmm.
You
Right.
see the zone. You should pick up on that up here.
Mm-hmm.
Take a timeout, something. Hey, they're running zone. This, and that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the girls
Adjustment.
came back the way they did. But
Mm-hmm.
you're mad at them. But it's like at some point, when is it on you?
Mm.
Mm.
Come
Have
on.
Talk
it
your
for your
stuff, sis.
team,
Come on
Jamila.
now.
That's all I
Sis.
got. Like, it's the 6th game, but it's like, if you want to go back to back, this is your best
Yeah.
chance to do it because everybody look crazy right now.
Mm.
But you especially got to tighten up and get your girls
Mhm.
together. Because if you're going to keep depending on Sarah and AZ, they're going to be broken down by the time it's time for March.
And what about
Before
Sarah
then.
Williams?
You
She
know,
just
the streets is not too happy with her because
At all.
this
yeah.
is not who we saw at her previous school.
Mm-mm.
And I know she's not used to playing where she's not the main option, but guess what, mama? There's times where you're at that basket and you don't just put it up.
Yeah.
It's like you always need to power dribble like an extra move. No.
Yeah.
Just put it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like show
Yeah.
me
And also,
something.
And she's
and also,
projected high this draft too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna need to have that kind of adjustment mind frame when you do go play in the W,
Mhm.
because that's not going to be. They're not going to wait for you to catch up. They're going to cut you.
They
Like this is your
are.
audition tape. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Right. So AZ Big Bucket Fudd had 31 points, and she was 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Mm-hmm.
And I had an interesting conversation or like back and forth with somebody about the fact that who do you want to take? And I'll ask y'all, who do you want to take the last shot if you have AZ and Juju?
AZ.
Izzy. Yep. I'm going for
Everybody said,
I'm going AZ.
I mean, okay, so TJ in the comments, hey TJ.
I'm going Juju.
Ooh.
I
TJ
can't
in the
go with.
comments,
Yeah,
hey,
I
Mo.
You
Yeah, I
got
gotta go
you
with
gonna
Juju.
stand on this one? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta stand on this one. I'm going.
So
What are in the
TJ in the
court?
comments is agreeing with Mo that Juju is who he or she is taking as well.
Mhm.
I'm going AZ because of what I saw in this game.
Yeah.
Even alone, I've seen her do it quite a few times, but I just think that she is the big bucket getter when it comes to like last minute.
Yeah.
So, but that was that question. And also this
But
week
Juju got a couple of those too.
she does. I'm not going to take that away from her. She does have a couple of those, but I think that AZ is a little bit more experienced in that regard with taking those shots. I just want to give props to the girl I wish came to South Carolina. Sarah, I now have a NIL brand deal with Jordan Strong because
My gosh.
she had 16 points, 20 rebounds.
She sure did.
Mm-hmm.
She sure did, sis.
Yeah.
20.
You
My
couldn't tell her
Sure
shit that game.
did.
I'm so sorry.
My goodness.
Are they gonna say she rebounding too and rebounds don't matter?
Mm.
Y'all,
And
what
I
if
ain't
she
gonna
were to
say
hit
it.
the transfer portal after this year? Ooh.
Go to South Carolina,
Y'all have
girl.
the audacity.
Ooh.
Girl,
That is the future of the UConn. No.
The way we be salivating.
Listen,
Look, like we eating
y'all better go hope Jersey commit to y'all because we keep
Oh.
the Sarah.
what if the portal turns?
It's not
I
going
can
to
never,
turn.
I
I
will
refuse
never
to.
turn that way. the way that her connection is with Gino, it would never turn that way. Like, I really honestly see him look
Yeah.
at her the way he kind of looked at Sue Bird. Like, I see him look at her more affectionately than he's looked at anybody else. Like, and I think it's because of the mentality she came in with, having those two pro parents and just being very almost pro ready and like being a sponge. She's just an amazing
She's
athlete.
a wonderful young lady. Period. Yeah.
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 I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that I would ever find it. I didn't think that there, even though I didn't think that there would be another player that would take his affection the way ZT and Paige did. But yeah, Sarah is gonna
You can tell he loves her.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, he does.
Baby.
that's his babes.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I love that for her too.
That's my little baby.
We have one of our absolute dog to talk about.
Okay.
And I think y'all know where I'm going, but Miss I Called Game, Hannah Hidalgo.
Mm.
Woo.
Oh,
That
look at his friend
game,
getting her little
bruh.
Spanish pronunciation on. I heard it.
It does.
My Jason's about me when I go to Mexico. I try very hard, but Hannah Hidalgo, you know, I feel like now I understand where she's going to be the Skylar Diggins of the WNBA when she gets there. Maybe better.
But like,
No.
on
Maybe
a
better.
thousand, like,
She's going to be a minute. What'd you say, Jamila?
she gonna be like Skylar on 1,000, like.
I
Child.
love
Turned
the
up.
comparison.
Yes, I
absolutely
saw it in
do.
the, they had like a picture where they were hugging after the game, and like Skylar was whispering in her ear, and I was like, I wonder what that was, because I mean that's a great person to take some pointers from. So she already has a vet in the W, in my opinion. But that shot was beautiful, and I think
Horrible
I've been hard on.
defense.
No, I don't know. I feel like Kennedy Smith was straight up. She didn't give her much room. It's just that she had good defense, but Hannah had better offense.
Look at Mom.
I'm talking about on the offense. Initial. It shouldn't even got to her.
It shouldn't have.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have.
It
But
shouldn't even
I mean,
got to her. I mean, the
Her
shot, yes, better offense, but it shouldn't even have gotten to that point.
yes.
She should have been
And
denied the
then-
ball. That's basically
But
what you're saying.
But then
Got to move your feet.
we get to having only they're up 2, and then you have 1.9 seconds left on the clock, and they can't even inbound.
Yeah.
Or blocks the inbound, and the game is over.
Mm.
That was fun basketball to watch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's the shouldn't even got there. That's what exactly.
You're right, TJ. They should have never let her get to her spot the same way Asia got to her spot in game 3.
You know she was gonna
If
do it.
nobody, if
goddammit.
anybody else on that team was gonna score, if anybody was gonna score, it was gonna
her.
be somebody other than Hannah.
Like, what?
It should have been a triple team.
Listen, Free ain't gonna put Asia Wilson in every conversation.
That she can.
I mean, she's the best player in the world right now. I'm going to brag on my good sis anytime I can. You tell me who bet Beyonce this weekend. Beyonce was
And
looking
these
for
so aggravated.
And
her
did.
to Beyonce. She was like, "Oh, and this is Asia Wilson," and then she's like, "Oh, okay," and then she went over and she talked to her. Love it. Beyonce gonna be courtside in 2 years.
Yes.
But that's fine. Okay, guys. So, and she got a you bet. When Hannah hit the shot, she got a you bet
You
for
bet.
Ryan.
I'm
did.
sorry,
Change it to-
Ryan. Ugh.
He be-
The
Ryan,
you bet was
oh.
perfect. Don't get me wrong. It was
It was
just
perfect.
Ryan. I
Mm.
can't.
And it's so sad that we had the news come to us this week about the separation from ESPN of my girl Elle Duncan. Elle Duncan is going to Netflix, and baby, I am here
What?
for it.
I'm about to say,
Netflix has a sports division, and now I think that ESPN's gonna have some rivals because Whoopi Goldberg is also working with a group to have a sports
Mm-hmm.
network as well.
Yep.
So we will have some rooms for jobs.
Gonna be a lot going on. Yep.
yeah, I was just still shocked because I love them as a team. I love
Yes,
Elle, Andrea, and
Shanae.
Shanae as a team.
Yeah.
But hey, I'm going where the money reside. Where the money reside. Okay.
Where the money reside, yeah.
But I
Okay.
think
Love you,
Shanae
girls.
and Andrea are gonna be fine though.
Let's do lunch, but I got to go.
Yeah.
You know who I don't, and I saw this on Twitter, and my response? My response was, do not put an Andrews in that spot. Don't put a Malika,
No, I'll
and
watch.
don't put
We'll go to commentate on the half times ourselves. Okay, that's what
we sure will.
we'll
Just
beam
put us
up and
on
do
there.
it.
Put us
before-
on there. We'll do it.
Okay.
We sure will, because I don't want to hear it at all. We had some upset Nancy's this weekend. North Carolina State, poor North Carolina State. They lost to an unranked Rhode Island
Yeah.
by 5 points, and
My
that
God.
was soon after they had lost to somebody else. But the thing was, though, when I looked at the stat sheet, Camille Pierre had 14, 8, and 4. Zoe had 8, 2, and 4. Zamiria Jones had 17. But there were really not much production from anybody else. But then when you looked at Rhode Island's production, they had 4 players in double digits, and they had pretty much help from most people that played in the game.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Westmore's gonna need to do for adjustment wise. What do y'all think?
Get them girls some help.
I literally said, what did we say this whole time?
Get them girls some help. Okay? I don't know how you do it, Wes. That's why you the coach and not me. But get them girls some help.
Get them some help.
Brooks going. I think Brooks ended up going like 4 for 9. But I'm saying like her offense is reliant on her pushing the ball. She's the 1 and the 2 at the same daggone time. Like, and if she's off, it ain't who else gonna step up. Like, I mean, y'all did get some good production from Pierre. Y'all got some good production from Jones, but to have Brooks off as well, that's a recipe for disaster. I don't know what other way to slice it because nobody else gives. And honestly, I'm actually shocked that Pierre and Jones scored as much as they did this game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not a consistent thing that you could. Yeah. But I do like, though, that right now a consistent thing for North Carolina is at least the Camille showing up, the transfers that I feel like really is helping this team kind of get through the tough learning curve that I think that this is right now for them. But there's another team that as well.
Girl, what is the bless their hearts at this point? Honey,
I saw it in the beginning. I knew it.
A moment of silence for the Duke Blue Devils.
So Duke lost to South Florida 72-85 soon after the loss of West Virginia, who beat them with 5
players. What's that West Virginia win happened? It was like you just kind of looked at Duke like,
for real. Like really, Kara?
For that being our USA coach, I'm looking
That's what I'm about to say. Like, are we second guessing right about now? Because baby,
they all got
they don't have an easy week coming up because they have number 2 South Carolina, and then they have number 5 LSU.
Cakewalk. Dog walking them.
Man. Okay, so wait, that's a great question, guys. So if Duke was to win one of the games this week that they play.
It'll be LSU.
It'll be
Thank
LSU.
you. I don't know
Yeah.
why you even picked up.
Definitely gonna be
Come
LSU.
on, don't play.
That's
Don't
LSU,
It'll be LSU
respectfully.
because it won't
TJ
be
Wright, you
it
right.
won't be tomorrow.
It won't be tomorrow.
I wish South Carolina would lose to, bruh.
I was like, where is she going with this? Because I know she ain't talking about them being no second. It won't be tomorrow.
I tell you what ain't finna happen. Look, let me put my whole southern.
Yeah.
What ain't finna
Tomorrow.
happen.
Listen.
My mama hated me to say that. Tell you what ain't
Finna-
finna happen.
Ain't
Yeah.
fitting to happen.
Ain't
Look, you
finna
heard me
happen,
say it ain't
baby.
tomorrow.
Shoot.
Had to put, had to say it in my Geechee right there. That it won't be tomorrow.
South Carolina is number 2 in the nation in blocks. They're like top 5 in quite a few other categories,
Speaking
which
of
is
blocks,
great.
come on, Raven Johnson.
Hello.
Okay, Raven Johnson.
Come on, Raven Johnson.
Oh,
We
let's
need to give her a
Raven
segment
Johnson.
next week because I just feel
them
like they keep
people be
putting her
trying
face.
to talk bad about Raven, and you got us messed up.
Baby, Raven
Not-
got a stat. Raven in every stat at this point. Don't play. Get off
And
her.
why they keep doing my girl like that, leaving her out of the
Hello.
It's not
first
even that.
round? Are y'all
They keep,
serious?
they keep saying Raven a
That's-
third round pick.
that's
Who?
Something.
Where?
Raven is in every stat. Stop playing on her top. Like real talk.
It is wild to me to hear some of the Raven Johnson.
Slander.
I'm talking about they swear by it.
But you
That
know
shit
what
is-
it is? Raven Johnson is like one of those guards where people don't appreciate them anymore. They want the flashy combo guard that can facilitate and shoot it from half court. Everybody don't need to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
You're
Raven Johnson does not have to do that to be productive
Exactly.
and have an impact on the game. And that's why they don't like what she does. But it's like, you know what? Somebody's going to appreciate her. It might not be you, but somebody else will. And she's going to shine no matter where she goes in the W. Period.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You know what team could use Raven Johnson? And I know this is a hot take. Let me clip it. But Minnesota could use
I
Raven
thought that
Johnson.
too. I thought it
Listen.
too.
But who they gonna give up?
Stop.
They could give up Courtney
Us
Williams.
Courtney Williams.
I don't think she gonna do that. She not
She
giving
never
up
gonna
that.
do
Give up Bridget
Nisha
Carlson.
Hyman
I don't know.
She ain't gonna give up. She ain't gonna give up Courtney.
She's not giving up Courtney.
Well, bye, Natisha.
She ain't gonna give up. She ain't gonna split the stud buds.
And you can put they need
Sometimes
to
you have to divide to conquer. It's gonna get to that point at some point in their
Yeah,
career.
they can't just stay together forever. That's just
Well,
not,
it wasn't. Remember, what's her name coming over from? Ain't she coming over from Chicago?
Who?
Courtney. Courtney came over from Chicago.
True.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
But I guess now that like they have,
now that they are,
Together.
a team. Yeah, I
A
mean,
thing.
you
like
hate
they're
to
a
see that.
brand, and I get that, but at the end of the day, you're a basketball player first.
Yeah, this is
exactly
bigger than that. Yeah.
And my thing is, if Courtney wouldn't be so distracted, sometimes she would be so damn good.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think y'all think she just see. That's why I don't think she distracted.
Well, not distracted, but if we put her in her natural position and she locks in, problem.
And Letitia the same way. I think she needs to be separated. I think so that she
She needs her own place.
come into her own self.
Right. Well, Courtney was Natisha Heideman's vet, so they do have that kind of like special relationship in that regards. But I feel like now it's time for maybe Natisha to be somebody else's vet, and you take that route on another team. But I'm always going to go with a professional when I think about Raven Johnson and what Diana Taurasi said of Raven's type of player is always going to be needed in the WNBA. And there's going to be a spot on some team for Raven Johnson. So for all the negative people that are saying these things about Raven, it's fine if you don't want to see it, but that's not your job.
And it's there. You just don't want to see it for whatever.
I don't care how well you could shoot.
There's a winner on every
If
level.
you're a guard and you can facilitate and you can direct your team and put them where they need to go, you should reevaluate the position you play in basketball.
I
And if
would
you
have
think
loved to
about
have
where
somebody like
Alyssa
Raven as
is,
a point guard as I was playing.
mm,
I'm sure you could respect it too, Perk and Mo, because I mean, just the calm she gives, and
yeah,
I feel like she gives that to Tanaya right now as well. The
Mm-hmm.
calm.
yeah,
Tanaya has confidence in Raven. You know, Raven
mhm,
shows her confidence in them. That's
mhm.
huge
Don't
on the
let nobody.
basketball court.
And
It's huge.
and you like so Raven um is almost like a like you think about facilitators, and Alyssa Thomas has been in the MVP talks for the last 3 or 4 years being a facilitator.
Mm-hmm.
So
There you
Johnson
go.
can do the same thing, facilitating her team.
Yeah. Cause I tell you one thing, I don't know where the hell AT be getting them assists. I be like, when did she get it? What? When did
Another
she do
triple
it?
double? Another? And
And
another
I
Another
one?
she
know,
had 12
and
assists.
remember,
Like what?
and
Like
y'all
what
gonna
game?
stop,
I don't remember that.
and y'all are
But
gonna
yeah.
stop saying that Tanaya Latson is gonna be ruined by Dawn Staley, because Tanaya Latson was 70% for shooting last game.
Thank you.
Okay, people can
Thank
have
you.
an 8 point game, one game, and then come back and score 24 and 70%. So please,
But I
not
honestly
to.
don't even think that that I don't this right now, I don't think that Tanaya is operating at 100.
Right.
And not because she can't. I think she has really toned her game down
Mm-hmm.
for everybody, for other people. But I swear, I'm telling you, I'm just waiting for her to say, I'm waiting for
To
it's
go
like
crazy.
I feel like Dawn is gonna say green light and she gonna go bananas.
Yeah.
Girl, that's what I'm
Like
saying.
it ain't for nobody else. Like this right now, this is what I need you to do, and it's just gonna come like water. Because the way she scores is effortless.
It's
Yeah.
easy. Yeah.
It's so easy for her to score, but I feel
Mhm.
like she's toned back so that Tessa could still come off and get hers. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
Put Joyce
there's
in.
a balance with even
Yeah.
with her passing.
Yeah.
Joyce is there. You know what I'm saying? MCOT,
Mhm.
like everybody else need
And
to
they
get
ain't
off
really
so they can
and
feel.
I agree. And I think that when you go see her like turn up, it's gonna be when the competition get you
Right.
like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
thick is
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
she's
I eat
chilling right now.
tomorrow. I eat tomorrow. Let's see
I don't even think
tomorrow.
they need to do it for
Let's see
tomorrow
what
because the way
happens.
Duke playing right now, they looking like the YMCA. I'm telling you, I don't think
Yeah.
that you
No,
even
for
need to do
real.
that for them. Right? Exactly. They looking like the backyardigans right now.
Not
So,
the backyard again.
Backyard
so
is
I don't even think
crazy.
she need to do that. Rest her. As a
Well,
matter of fact, sit down, Tanaya.
well, and I just want to give a
We
little.
won't need you to go. We won't need you to do anything but suit up and support from the bench tomorrow.
I just want to give a little shout out to my girl Deli, because Deli got her first double double in the dub on Sunday, and I'm just so here for Adele's development, improvement,
Yes.
her
Mhm.
team leadership, and her voice. Her voice for this team is beautiful. I think she's the glue for this team. I love Adele like through and through, and I love her want to win.
I love
So
her, and her energy is crazy. I love it. When she gets in there, honey, she is on go. Okay?
yeah, very
She on
much
go.
so.
She like, I don't, what break? What water? I don't need that. Let's
Mm.
go.
Right. But so this weekend, tomorrow, like this tournament that they're doing, UCLA is playing Texas tomorrow.
Yeah,
That's gonna
Baby,
be a
I
good
tomorrow,
can't
one.
wait to see that. Yes, 2 o'clock Eastern
2 o'clock.
Standard Time, baby.
Two
Oh,
o'clock
I'm
You
tomorrow.
ain't
I'll be
gotta go to
ready. I'll
work
be like
tomorrow.
this.
I'm on it.
Big eyes, right? This like
Okay. Like,
that.
hello.
I
big
got a
eyes and
therapy
ready.
appointment like right before. I'm gonna have to tell my therapist like, "Hey sis,
Hey,
I'm good.
we gotta
Speed it
wrap
up.
this
Gotta
up.
wrap it up.
Speed it up.
I gotta go get me something to eat
I'm
so I
good.
can
You
sit
good?
down and watch this
Uh-huh.
game." Okay.
Exactly, exactly. So when I tell you that women's basketball is just juicy, hot, just
Yeah.
ready right now, like I am, it's just every other day you might hear something wild come up about women's basketball.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for everything that's coming up. We had a really great show today, guys.
Yes,
Somebody gonna take
we
an L tomorrow,
did.
y'all. I'm sorry, I gotta go back. Texas and UCLA, both of them are one is 5-0 and one is 6-0. Somebody gonna be something in
Ooh.
one tomorrow.
Who do we
Somebody-
need?
Hold it.
So what's your projection,
So,
Per?
okay, so guys, before we end, who are we taking?
Who do we think?
Yes.
Texas.
Texas.
I'm betting on Texas just because I didn't talk so much junk about Lauren Betts, and I know somebody's gonna come here and want to talk junk, so I'm betting
No.
that
Okay.
Texas
Don't
got it.
take.
Even if they do win, she's still not my number one pick.
Mm.
Just because they're in the SEC, I gotta go for UCLA tomorrow. Sorry, gotta take them down, take them down, take them down. Cause I'm betting on you to take down the SEC.
Right.
Not
Betts.
Mo betting on bets.
Yeah, I'm betting on bets to take down Texas. We need you to get them up out of here.
This gonna be a good one. This gonna be a good one for me to
Yes.
see what Betts
Mo
got-
said and do it
got-
early.
And do it early. First
Yeah,
half.
this gonna be a good one for me to see what Betts is working with, because I
Yeah.
have yet to be impressed with Betts.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It should be
And
very
of course,
exciting.
we know South Carolina going over Duke.
Of
That's
course.
not even a question.
Yeah, we
Easy.
ain't nobody worried about
Easy.
the game.
Yeah.
And it's another rank. Who's the other rank that's supposed to be tomorrow?
Maryland.
Maryland.
And Kentucky playing.
Maryland,
Oh,
Kentucky.
that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh,
No,
both of them.
Maryland.
Both of them is undefeated too.
Undefeated.
So somebody,
Kentucky won't be undefeated tomorrow.
Oh,
Mm. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
somebody
That's the
losing
hot take.
tomorrow.
I'm going with the Terps tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going with the Terps tomorrow.
I'm not
too.
mad at it.
H2 would love that.
I know, right?
He's doing a backflip
We
right
gonna
now.
represent for H2 today.
That's
Mhm,
funny.
mhm.
No, I was at the USC versus USC game, and I went to dinner with Alfonso afterwards, and I saw Lauren London, not the I saw the basketball player Lauren. London.
Okay, I'm about to say,
Right, that went to UCLA, and then she transferred to USC.
Yeah.
Girl, you tore us up last year. Like, I'm a South Carolina fan.
You told
And
her that?
I did. I said,
Oh
you
my God.
up from 3 last time. She was like, oh, I did. Thank you. Da-da-da. She was very sweet about it. But she did. I couldn't deny it. Like, she was in my nightmares in the UCLA game. Go watch it. She just kept shooting up a 3. Anytime we had a little tiny advantage, here she come.
Don't
Shoot,
worry
like
about it. Well,
that.
they ain't win the other day, so tell her
Oh, we
that
took
was
it
last
back.
year.
Yeah, that's past tense.
It was because I
That
had on
is
my
true.
US things. Right. But y'all, thank you for another amazing episode. I can't wait to see what
Thank
parts
you.
go viral.
Yeah.
Let's subscribe and share to our family and friends so they can share to 1 or 2 people, and then we get the views up.
Yeah.
Thank you, TJ, the guy too, for joining in.
Yes.
Thank you.
Jay.
Okay. But I will talk to y'all in the group chat because tomorrow's going to be up.
All
And
right.
is.
And stuck.
Period.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy
Yes,
holidays.
happy
Oh, well, you know
y'all.
we gonna be all up in the chats and stuff before then.
For sure. For sure. But
Yes.
still,
Yeah.
I had to say it on here. Okay.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Did I end it? Okay.